Israel's opposition leader and former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed a comeback on Monday, shortly after Prime Minister Naftali Bennett announced he was dissolving the parliament. Despite facing trial for corruption, Netanyahu said his Likud party would lead the next government, and he poured scorn on Bennett, a right-wing politician who was once one of his closest aides.
אני חייב להגיד לכם שהערב אנשים מחייכים, אפילו בדרך לכאן. אנשים מחייכים, משום שהם מרגישים שחרף הנדוס התודעה הזה, ששמענו את זה גם הערב, הם מבינים שמשהו גדול קרה כאן. אנחנו נפטרים מהממשלה הגרועה בתולדות ישראל. אני מתכוון להקים ממשלה חזקה, לאומית חזקה, יציבה. אני חושב שהרוחות השתנו, אני מרגיש את זה. אני שומע את האנשים, אתה הולך לדבר עם אמהות ועם אבות, עם זוגות צעירים, עם ילדים, עם אנשים יותר מבוגרים, וחלק מהם הם אנשים שלא הצביעו בשביל זה. ואומרים, אנחנו רוצים עכשיו את השינוי האמיתי. אנחנו רוצים שנחזיר את מדינת ישראל למקום הראוי לה. ואני מתכוון לעשות את זה יחד עם חבריי.
Israeli lawmakers will vote next week to dissolve parliament, opening the way for the country's fifth election in 3 years, after Prime Minister Naftali Bennett could not contain the rising pressure on his fragile ruling coalition.
The coalition is dissolving. We are going to elections, most probably end of October, November. I have met Lapid before 1 hour. We discussed the appropriate date for the new elections. Still, this is not 100% final because we are talking about months of the possibility that Netanyahu can do something else. There are parts of the right wing who are willing to have alternative coalition during this Knesset, but we think that the right thing to do is to go to elections.
I must say that I'm sad because the government was a pretty good government with cooperation between Arabs and Jewish representatives in the Knesset, with very good ministers, especially in environment, health, international cooperation. And I think that this government was very good for the citizens of Israel. So it's bad that we have to go to elections.
Bennett will step aside to be replaced by Foreign Minister Lapid, his partner in the unlikely coalition of opposites that ended Netanyahu's record 12-year rule 12 months ago. Lapid, a former journalist who heads the largest party in the coalition, will serve as interim prime minister until new elections can be held. A vote will be held in parliament next week, after which Lapid will take over the premiership, according to Bennett's spokesperson. Foreign Minister Lapid said he would not wait until new elections to begin tackling challenges the country faced once he takes over as interim Prime Minister.
מילה על ההמשך. גם אם יוצאים לבחירות בעוד כמה חודשים, האתגרים שלנו כמדינה לא יכולים לחכות. אנחנו צריכים לטפל ביוקר המחיה, לנהל את המאבק באיראן, בחמאס ובחיזבאללה, להתייצב מול הכוחות שמאיימים להפוך את ישראל למדינה לא דמוקרטית.
אזרחי ישראל, אנחנו עומדים לפניכם היום ברגע לא קל, אבל מתוך הבנה שקיבלנו את ההחלטה הנכונה לישראל.
The move comes just weeks ahead of a planned visit by US President Joe Biden, which the government had been counting on to help boost regional security ties against Israel's long-term enemy Iran. However, the 8-party coalition, including hard-right, liberal and Arab parties with deep differences on questions from religion to the Palestinian issue, had faced growing strains as its slight majority was cut by defections. A date for the snap parliamentary election was not announced, but Israeli media reported It was likely to take place in October.